Was war das? Verdammt, jetzt kann ich das wieder nicht lesen.
Wie kann man zwingen jetzt und kommt dann?
Halo-Effekt. Was soll das hier heißen?
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered. This is more like a factory than a laboratory. Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
Soll ich denn jetzt hin? Ich soll Leute besiegen, die infiziert sind, aber ich keine. Wie soll ich sie also besiegen? Ah, Mann, ey. Also ganz ehrlich, so viele Bugs wie er spielt, das ist keine Normalität mehr. Ah, hier sind sie also. Was? Oh, Mann.
I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal.
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
How fortuitous. I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
Angelika Merkel?
The Iconians want me to leave. Their tenacity is almost admirable.
like you could use a hand.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Oh Gott, wer wird noch? Ah, okay, war richtig.
So.
Seela! I should kill you where you stand. It will be justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Seela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
You and this Seela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Na, jetzt müssen wir noch mit der reden. Oh, wir aber. Die Bugs sind ja echt lustig.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur. Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that. All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant? That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first. I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want. How important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do, beg the Federation or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. The so-called Romulan Republic has made their way. We are not refugees. We are Romulan. We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision. Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me. A Vulcan lecturing a Romulan on civil war? History does repeat itself. My goal was not to survive in a dying, broken, squabbling confederacy, but to lead a proud empire that would carry on the unified strength of the Romulan people.
Become upstream.
What would you do to preserve the legacy of your people? What would you do if Vulcan itself were destroyed? Your people scattered, your culture and teachings at risk of being lost like sand in the wind. Would you feel something then, Vulcan? A dilemma for you. The Vulcan way abhors killing. But would you shed blood to protect it? Have you done so already? Just how many ships have you destroyed in Starfleet's name? Your actions threaten the very thing you wish to protect. And Romulans have never shied away from risk. I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want. Hubris. The Iconians think they are the rulers of the galaxy. They thought so 200,000 years ago, when they were driven off their homeworld by the fire of 1,000 races allied against them. They think so now, when they look at us and see us as children stumbling in the dark. They do not see our strength, our willingness to fight. Use their hubris against them, and the Iconians will fall. I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want. I honestly don't know. Why would they share their plans with a prisoner? That may make me less valuable in your eyes, but don't be fooled. I know more about the Iconians' operations than they realize. Did you know that the Iconians don't have a concept of spaces being separated? Of course, it's obvious when you watch how they use gateways. To the Iconians, every place in the galaxy, maybe even the universe, is just a step away. Think about that for a moment. Then think about why you never see them. Where are they hiding? I know, because I've been there. You aren't going to defeat the Iconians by flying around in space looking for them. They learned their lessons about staying in one place a long time ago. This hunt isn't about following a long road. It's about taking one step in exactly the right place. I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want. Ah, the crew. The Alachi took them one by one and turned them into those things. Revolting. If I had known that was what they were doing. Yes, you were asking about the crew. A handful of us were still alive when the station went on alert. We took a chance and made our escape. They died, nobly, as Romulans protecting their Empress. I will remember their sacrifice.